Oh, hello? Hi. Hi, hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Howdy, hey, what's up? What's new? What's popping? I am doing pretty good, especially because it is a warm and sunny day, and if there's still sunlight out by the time I finish streaming, you know that I am getting outside for a bit of sun and a walk. It's so good seeing, like, birds outside on the feeder again and insects and stuff. Okay, so, tomorrow is not my streaming day, but we will be on someone else's stream. We will be visiting the Unplugged Professor for a D&D one-shot. It is a really cool concept. So here, let me pop this music down. And the professor has made a freaking trailer for this event. They made this all on their own. It is taking place tomorrow. I believe it'll start at 5 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. UTC on twitch.tv/unpluggedprofessor. But, let us... Oh! Hi, Alpha! Hi! Hi! I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. We are about to watch a little itty-bitty trailer for a D&D one-shot event tomorrow. So hopefully this audio setup is fine. Let's give it a play.
In the land of Irathon.
In the land of opportunity.
Nothing is safe. There lives a small community.
A thriving community.
Cattle marching in line. Faced with great prophecy.
Faced with great responsibility.
Faced with desolation.
Four heroes stand together
To defeat Lord Darkonius.
John Darkonius.
Mr. Dark. And save this new land from the great threat below.
And save us all from the burdens we must carry.
And save us from ourselves.
D&D. I didn't think about the fact that it was going to cover up some of the names. Let me read out the names manually. Let's see. I can hide that now. Oh, Graham is having a yell already. Okay, the players are Wednesday for Dungeon City, CB Doodles, Tunana Tatsumaki, myself, Doodle Connor, and Modern Day Kane. We will be playing tomorrow in the Past group. After that, there will be a stream for Arcade, Zero, Shark-Sided, Cast Draws, and ×2 Fool. And after that, in Neo Dungeon City, is Greeting Hazard, Lady Raydrim, Ivorus, and Doll Buttons. And so the really cool thing that Professor's set up with this is this is 3 one-shots that take place in the same setting at different time periods. So we're going to be playing in the past, present, and future with runoff events affecting the next player group. That's fantastic for me because I do not have to face the consequences of my actions. The other players do. I'm playing in the very first group tomorrow. And we are playing as a Mogogol Ranger. So a Mogogol is a homebrewed race. There is Mogogol, there are Gripply, and there are Bullywugs. They're based on tree frogs, proper amphibious frogs, and toads. What level is the one shot at? We are starting at level 5. So the sheet was not too complicated. We got like some ranger spells, and the professor went out of his way to give me some specific artifacts. So what subclass did I pick? Hunter Ranger. So the idea with this character is that they live in the upper levels of the dungeon itself. Because in this setting, the dungeon city is underground and directly connected to a bunch of dungeons and catacombs. So there's a civilized area, and then there are the Mogogol, which are technically a class of monster, but they're more civil, and so we have one of them joining the party in this case. They're kind of inspired by Senshi from Dungeon Meshi, where they're just sort of living off of the environment there, and they'll likely be the biggest proponent of actually surviving in the dungeon compared to the other people who are fully humanoid adventurers entering it. So real quick, let me do shout out Unplugged Professor. Yeah, there you go. What? Hi, Celeste. Hi. Okay, that shout out Unplugged Professor. Go follow them tomorrow. It should be either. Actually, let me double check the time zone because my brain is a little scramble pot. Make sure that I'm getting the exact hour right, because time zones confuse me. Okay. Yes. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. CST. That is when you will see us on the Unplugged Professor's channel. LARPing as a little frog dude who lives in a grimy little sewage chamber. Following that, it looks like New Dungeon City is the day after that, and Neo Dungeon City is the day after that. So April 11th and April 12th, it'll be back to back to back. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Real quickly, before we start, I'm also gonna retweet on X. There we go. Boop. Just so that people on that platform also have access to the trailer. And we can go back to our music now. Heck freaking yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Okay. Let me go get the information for today's commission work next. Okay, let's do a new canvas. Boop. Okay, and gonna have to give all that a skim. Gonna lurk rewatching Invincible? Godspeed. I don't know if rewatching it is gonna make you feel a particular way, but I know most people's first watches makes people feel a particular way. Especially knowing that you're probably gearing up for season 2. Crazy things. I've only heard crazy things. But yeah, glad to have you for however long I get to have you for. Okay, I should probably import the older art of this character. We have done a commission of this character before. Oh, that's strange. I don't think I ever exported it as a PNG. Interesting. Okay. That means I can just flatten this. This is one of my buddy's characters called Zeta. Real quickly. Merge selected. Copy. Rewatching season 1 to go watch season 2 since it's fully out. Yeah. Giving you a little salute. Good luck, soldier. Okay. So the whole concept with this commission is they wanted a sort of fake Peppino version of this character. So that's gonna be funky. We're usually holding off to see if I would be down to try watching it together. But after rewatching Ep 1 and 2, you're 95% sure it's best we avoid it. Yeah, I am a little bit too much of a softie for Invincible. I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, and then I can also grab, let's see, there should be a reference for a sword. Open in browser. Draggy drop. I'm gonna use my sword. That's... no. Copy. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna have a sword prop on this sheet, and then we could also pull in the fake Peppino reference they gave us. Like, principalistically, we know fake Peppino, but you might as well just throw him on the canvas. Oh, there he is. Okay, clear these out. So we have them. Did I tell you that you were making a video essay on Yakuza 0? I don't think so. When it's out, definitely send me a link. I will give it a good watch. I managed to find a little bit of Chainsaw Man, so you figured it was on par, but like rewatching episode 1 and episode 2, you're remembering how much they go for anatomical and how much of they really focus on it rather than speeding by it. Yeah. It sounds like they are doing their violence with loving attention, and that is the kind of thing that I'm a little bit allergic to. Yakuza 0 is a long game, so you're expecting like an hour and 30 minutes at least. Oh. Do you think that you're going to use like your VTuber model or like a PNG tuber to sort of have an animated persona on this, or do you think it's going to be you calmed a PNG tuber? Heck yes. With a couple of like emotion toggles too. That could really cut down like the amount of like time you have to spend on editing just to have like a visual with the audio. I did a video essay sometime back on a little Hollow Knight theory that I had, and I had done all that editing manually. It was delightful, but it was, manual. Speaking of loving attention to violence, did I know Dead Space 1 devs studied actual corpses from mortuary images to see how to render the necromorphs the best? I feel like I have heard that somewhere. I'm sure someone somewhere would clutch their pearls about that, but most Renaissance-era artists also learned anatomy with the use of cadavers. So that's just them going classical mode as far as I'm concerned. Oh, hi Fox! Using the VTuber will also leave you having to guess on which scene you would want it. Well, to me that's kind of like getting B-roll footage, like you would record it just to be safe, and then you'd probably have to throw some out no matter what. I believe they specifically use car crash victims. Oh, gnarly. You're on snack duty? The beast has been snacked. Yeah, good to see you, Fox. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's get this sketch in. So we're going for like way... Why did that surprise me? I don't manually toggle my outfits anymore. Why did that work? Embarrassing. Oh boy. Half-Life devs use an image of a dead body. Yeah, I have heard that. That's like some actual controversy because the body has not been identified and it's like disrespectful for them to then have an unidentified person's body on display for the viewer. Whereas like if you're using like a catalog of photos for like artistic inspiration and study, at that point you probably have permission to use those. I should hope. Big difference between using corpse images to post without context versus using real photos as reference pieces. Exactly. You're not displaying something that may be offensive to the friends and family of said person, and you probably have more legal permission. There's a Markiplier video. Oh no! That has similar energy to something that I have a bit of interest in, which is shipwrecks and other forms of deep-sea wreckages that still have cadavers in them. And the gray area and the moral controversy about people diving in those areas and filming these cadavers when there are still friends and family of said persons who are down there. It's usually not safe to pull up stuff like that. You're more likely to lose another person pulling up a drowned corpse than you are to actually just get this cadaver and put them to rest. So they usually stay there, but then you have the problem of people exploring and uploading videos of like your granduncle. It's gnarly. The game he played, the dev put in a cartel victim as a flash jump scare. I think in my head I know which one you're talking about, but the title isn't coming from. As an autist, you don't understand the sentimentality people have towards the corpses of family and friends. Yeah, everyone's perspective is different on it. There are people who have extreme discomforts and sentimentality towards the topic. The important thing is that we accommodate that, not necessarily that we understand that from an empathetic level. More insulting to use someone's likeness as a puppet in media. Yeah. Disgracing someone while they're alive is arguably more damaging than disgracing them while they're dead. Look, a dead person can't really, a dead person can't really defend themselves, so it's definitely an up-in-the-air argument. Bringing an actor back from the dead, yeah. And also, like, if you're bringing back an actor in CGI, whose rights is that person? Like, who are you paying for the rights to that likeness? You better be paying the next of kin. If you are just using that person's likeness for free, I am going to gnaw through your ankles until you fall like a great oak tree, and I'm going to grow mushrooms on your body. DC moment. Huh? I didn't say anything. Okay, I drew one circle, but now I'm going back to reread. Inspired by fake Pinot, goopy, drippy, lanky, mother's white, eyes hung on the sockets. Okay. You're a Batman fan, you can say it. You're so valid. Critiquing the content that you consume is an important part of media literacy, and being aware of that stuff too. Okay. So let's go long body. And like big droopy legs, like bro is barely properly holding themselves up. They'd also been talking about referencing Waluigi for the proportions. So that should be fun. You know what I didn't ask is if we still want this version of the character to have floating hands. The answer is probably, but... Ooh, hold on. There should be one more reference for the character, Zeta, here that I should pull up, which is their original art. Let me find that. There it is! Open in browser. Acquired. Wait, copy, pasta. There we go. You see, they have a very, like, stocky build, so having that contrast of them being tall and lanky should be more exaggerated. Like, I definitely drew them a little bit, like, less stocky than they probably should have been, but in this case, we are going for big exaggeration. Ooh, I could do the hands like way too big, so they're like cartoonish proportions, and that could help like raise the discomfort level. They also said they wanted the eyes to be like drooping out of the sockets, so that's hilarious and gooky. Ugh, do we want to give them actual sockets though? Or we could have the eyes like liquidy, where you see like a little bit of where they are in the socket and then... Oh, that might be nasty. That might be nasty. Okay, let's add those details later. For now, let's focus on the more major things. Yeah, let's give bro, like, stupidly shaped hands. Ooh, big gloves. Kind of doing like the Capoy Nyan Pa here on accident, but that's fine. Right, we're gonna need more canvas room. Boop. Start big and then shrink. It's always easier to start bigger. I could do this one with the hood down. That is an option. And then we can give them like a really crazy hairstyle. That could help exaggerate some of the differences going on here. Here's their cloak. Does Connor? Does Ace? Hi. Hi, how you doing? I hope things are going well. I hope you're having a good day. All of that good vibe stuff. If we do this jacket too big, then we're not gonna see the body's lanky. And that was definitely emphasized by the commissioner. Daily pat the guinea pig to deflate them? Are you talking about like they go a little flat? Like they press their body down to the ground? Hi, Akko. Hi. I see you there. You can't hide. You can't hide in the corner. I know you're there. When they lay down, they flatten. I used to have a hedgehog. Boy mode. Boy mode. I used to have a hedgehog, and when it was very like warm and she was trying to cool down, she would flatten her body out to the point where like the amount of surface area she was taking up on the floor was greater than the surface area of her spines on her back. So you would just see like these pink little like raw chicken booty cheeks hanging out on like the side and the back of like her quills. It's really hard to describe. Let me get that salmon. I wonder if I can find a good picture to drag in. Hedgehog splayed out. Let's see. I think the closest picture, like she had a bit more overflow than this, but like this kind of like booty cheeks hanging out, that's what it's like to have a hedgehog, is you're just seeing like this naked little raw chicken butt sometimes. Oh, they are delightfully strange animals. Speaking of, that's Graham. Oh, okay, I should let Graham in. Take my headphones off for a second. Hi, Mr. Whiny Baby? Do you want to hang out? Are you gonna be a good boy? You'll be a good boy during stream? Yeah? Anything else to say? That's my boy. What? Goodness. Hold on, did I just kill my music? Eek. I accidentally pulled my headphones out and it, like, for some reason does this weird thing with Firefox where the video will keep playing, but the audio, like, is dead until I refresh the whole page. It's ÇVODʔ is true. He wants a walk so bad because it's so nice out. Unfortunately, I have to stream, so he will just have to wait and see if we have daylight by the time it is later afternoon. Okay, back to this skinny little oobly dude. I could do the eyes like rolling down the face. Like it's smearing downwards. At this point, I'm just thinking of the possibilities. Oh boy. Let's do a little bit of the hair. What if we gave him emo boy hair? Like, we really exaggerated the emo boy hair. That's the fun thing about doing like a quote-unquote fake Peppino version of a character, is that I basically get to make fun of the character. I get to do a little bit of satire. Let's do one eye over here and one eye like hanging off the face here. I could do like a little smiley face up here. Just to show that things are really out of alignment. Oh, maybe. I feel like that might be too big. Let me reread the summary. He's under my bed, whining right now. Yeah, I think shrinking the head down will let the body feel longer. Put your guinea pigs on your bed so you can crawl around with the blankets. Oh, fantastic. I feel like guinea pigs definitely aren't as much of a burrowing animal as hamsters, but I feel like they should definitely be like appreciative of that. I also feel like VTuber Kit is not readily tracking my mouth very good right now. Let me do a reload of VTuber Kit. Let's see. No, we stopped VTuber Kit. We stopped VTuber Kit. I'm gone. Man, I'm dead. Biblically accurate, Connor. Oh, laggers. It worked. So, Graham, what are you doing? Hey. Hey, stop that. You naughty boy. Are you doing that because you want to? Okay. Connor cologne vessel expiration date passed. That's actually quite a concept. I might have to borrow that, Ace. Like, if conceptually each Connor clone only lasted like a couple of months before they like just sort of destabilized and had to be replaced. It's icky nasty. I like that. Just an idea, so feel free. I would never pilfer an idea without permission. Okay, so we gotta show the hood a little better here. Otherwise, having the hood down to show off like a derpy little hairstyle is actually really good. We could turn this into more of a cape. Just to like really make sure that we're showing off the body. That works more or less. We have a little diamundo over here and then a couple of straps. And then I should definitely show off some of the goopiness some more, because they wanted them to feel kind of melty. The other thing is they were also talking about having a visible white mouth inner, so I guess we could also like make this an open mouth instead. Just a happy little derpy smile. I could have some of this oobleck coming out of the gloves. Ooh, what if we had like a string of it connecting here? Oh, that sounds nasty. Ooh. Ooh, gnarly. And then we get some of this oopy goopy oobleck over here. Weakness O's. Maybe. This character, I believe, is made out of a void-like substance, which tends to end up being a MacGuffin in a lot of fiction, is the concept of void. Okay, let's erase a little bit over here. Just for clarity's sake. Boop, 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 boop. Then I should send them a little snapshot of this to make sure that I have their approval. Ugh. I can darken the line art here. I like to not flashbang people. I'll give them something toned gray if I think about it. Hopefully someone out there appreciates it. Okay. Sending this to them. Concept check. Okay, hopefully they will get back to us relatively soon. If they don't, I can progress this a little bit on my own before it becomes, like, detrimental. Like, we definitely can still, like, draw this sword in. And if not, there is some animation work that I can work on. Ooh, I'm also going to be making an actual Twitch schedule screen that we could hop to as well. which I should prioritize. It doesn't have my joy, but I should prioritize it. Okay, let's do a little version of this prismatic sword. Yeah, I'm not interested in lifting the sword exactly as is. So we will be taking some conceptual liberties. I think to start, this guard, I want it to have at least one facet in front. Sketch drool? I think, I need more sleep? I don't get it. I don't get it. Help, Ace is confusing me. Oh, sketch drool. Okay. I got you now, you little stinker. Honk me. Yeah, I slept in too much again today. Same as every day. My body loves a little extra sleep. At some point recently, I was being referred to by someone and they said that I could sleep through a sandstorm, and it's definitely stuck with me. That legacy has stuck with me, is all I'll say. Let's give it another little facet up front. You undersleep a lot, and your internal clock makes you wake up early. I'm sure it comes with its own torments. However, I am jealous. No matter how much I sleep, I am always tired, and I just don't have time inside of a day. I am constantly overwhelmed with like the concept of not having enough time because I sleep about 10 hours if I don't, make myself get up for something. Hi, Professor. Hi. We showed your trailer earlier. What? Vanilla. Hi. We showed your trailer. Pet. Bro's gotta come up in here and mess up my hair every day. Oh, oyster. Wait. Oh. Gone. Deleted. You're also the type of person who's always told, oh, you're so energetic and you don't sleep. You could spontaneously plant on the floor if you're not careful. Oh. I'm wishing you a very, get normal. Very hyped for tomorrow? Yeah. I'm gonna go feral. I'm gonna start making horrible little monster noises like, wow. Yeah. That is a good tuna emote. Now you're reminded of the time someone dreamed of Germa streaming in a sandstorm, and that him in a sandstorm and walking around in it? What? You know what? I have a couple of friends who have had Germa-based dreams, so I guess he just does that in people's subconscious. Germa just appears in people's dreams. I haven't experienced it, but I've seen data insinuating that he's a frequent dream visitor. Okay, ook eek this sword around. Probably gonna want to shrink it. Ooh, you found the original post? I'm a curious. A screenshot of it. Fair. Let me know if you drop it in the streamer Discord. Sword, colon tree. Merge with where below. Okay, what else? It's hard to tell what's happening in the pommel of this sword. I am very tempted to flip this direction of the facet, which would make the face on this a little messier, which is fine. Do I like it or do I hate it? You posted in memes. Gonna go snatch. Okay, I'll give this a proper reading. Took a nap and dreamt that Germa was doing the Sandstorm stream, which was apparently some long-awaited hyped-up stream where he went to Canada, of all places, and just stood around in a sandstorm. There were a ton of people there and it lasted for several hours, but the entire time, chat was spamming nothing but variations of Sandy Andy, Omega Lol, while Germa occasionally performed bits, though he was just standing there motionless for the majority of the stream. Sandy Andy gets me because it's so realistic to the chat. I'm being told off by my cat again. He has very loud opinions. Okay, before anything else, let's do a save of this commission. Call it Fake Zeta. The cat is trying to tell us more about the Sandstorm stream lore. Unfortunately, chat is not bilingual in cat, so we can't really do anything with that content, buddy. Fourth dimensional sword from Adventure Time. That probably means I need to change up the design of the sword more. Okay, because the commissioner sent it to me as a reference for the prop. But if we want it to be distinctly unique, then I need to travel away from the reference design more. Like maybe we can add some prismatic color into it so it reads more as like crystalline. That may distinguish it. It appeared for one scene. It's still good to avoid, like, you know, complete rips. Okay, our commissioner has not quite come back to us yet, so we can work on this. A very mature mock-up of what I'm going to need out of a streaming schedule. Monday, nothing. Tuesday, something. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, I don't know. Friday, nothing. Saturday, maybe games. Twitch TV.stinky. Or Twitch TV Slash stinky. Yeah. I'm just so battered by the amount of people who refer to me as a stinky that we just have to own it at this point. I can no longer evade, no matter how many showers I take. Okay, in that case, let me go pull open some of the assets that we use. If I pull out this layout, I should find the circuit. Because I like reusing the same circuit board image. I think someone put fart spray in the shower. That's so gross. That's so gross. Oh, okay. Where? Fill circuit. This is the circuit right here. Boop. Boop. So if I that. Yeah, there we go. This is the image I use for all the circuitry. For now, I'll leave it hidden because we just need to do the shapes. Could be a shoodle infestation. They could be a mold or moss variety. That makes me think that the shoodles themselves are just like spore buds to a greater like mycelium system of like ventricles and like cancerous organs that are growing inside the walls. I hate that. That's so nasty. That's so nasty. Good lord, that's nasty. Stop giving me ideas. Stop giving me ideas. Stop giving me ideas. It's not good. Okay, let's see. Do we want this? Width 10 is probably good. So if we go... One or 200 will make it, or 2,000 will basically make it a circle. Silo from the Stardew stream being infested with shoodles makes sense because mold is common if it gets wet in there. It's where it all started. Oh, it's where it all started. We're doomed. Actually, if I do a vector layer first, that may be more useful. So this is one part. Okay. This pinch vector line. Yeah, this is where I would want to turn it into a corner. Oh boy. Clip Studio has vector tools. It doesn't mean it has great vector tools, but it has vector tools. I'll probably be better off turning this, like, snipping it. So let's do this instead. Let's pull this out all the way here. That roundness is gonna have to be way lower too. Let's try 50. It's almost good. Let's go for 75. Okay, and then just a little shorter this way. A little taller. Good enough. Now you're under the idea that shoodles are Connor's past expressions that aren't properly disposed of. That's just a theory. A game theory. I'm not telling. Everything is fine in the basement of the ship. Everything is fine in the basement of the ship. Okay. So that's where we would have a little cap for the day of the week. And then we would probably want a section for the time and time zone as well. Let's set up the text blocks. Oswald. Have I been using Oswald? Tests. Yeah, I've probably just been using Oswald for this stuff. Mon. We want this at 15. Benui text? Wait. Oh, Oswald the rabbit. Yeah. I feel for Oswald. Now, here's the real question. Is it better communication to have the full day of the week? Like for people who are bilingual? Is that better practice? Then I think Thursday would be the longest form day of the week. So if we can fit Thursday, unless it's Wednesday might be longer. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, Wednesday is definitely the longest in terms of width, I think. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Can I grab... Technically I can do that, but it's not great form. Goodness. Peeping birdies. Let's see, where is the control point tool? There we go. They go 1, 2... Ooh, there's multiple points in there. There's secret points in there. There used to be a way to select multiple points at once, and I don't know if you can do that anymore with Clip. Secret dots. Yeah. Connect, simplify, control. Add control points, split line, adjust opacity. Let me just... okay, so we have this and that and that. So So we would have to like slide all 3 of those. And the fact that it's not letting me grab those all at once is weird. Because I am holding down shift. Okay, that's how you delete one. Oh my gosh. Is today gonna be a chaos stream? I think it might be a chaos stream. Let me Google this. I'm very good about most Clip Studio Paint things, but this is enigmatic. Select multiple vectors. The subtool will switch to the object subtool. Select the vector layer. Create a selected area with the selection tool. Good gosh. Dolly played her texture pack finally. Asked you to unslurb the cookies? I did not see slurp cookies. Oh, that's horrifying. What does that mean? Moved it from mine. Oh, there's secret slurb. Oh, this. Oh. Put his face on it. Ba 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 ba. I'm horrified. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking of. And it works great, except for the fact that you can't just, like, lasso tool select them. However, that does do exactly what I want it to do. Okay, let me... connect vector lines. I think this is what we want here. Let's brush size this up. Ooh. Ugh, little Lego. That's fine. Okay. So then let's hide that real quick. I don't think that connected anything. I can add it to mine. Mischief is afoot. What do I want to do about this then? Do this, and then this, and then... There's split line as an option in this dropdown that you can't see. Is there a merge? What if I do this one and this one? No. Strange. Okay, what if... Ooh. Oh, that gets rid of the whole line. Why does it do that? Replace the sun with slur, but it didn't work. I wonder if it technically did work, but the lighting, like, covers it. Because I think there's a layer for the sun, like, texture, and then a layer for the sunlight. Yeah, that's the whole line still. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's close to what I wanted. delete control point. Is there... Merge. Can I go to here, connect? Oh? Okay. And control point. They're connected. For free. With education connection. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. That's all I needed. Bring this all the way up here. You can tell that they're like on a diagonal now though. My call about her not ever crafting the hoe and shovel is wrong. She did it almost instantly. Ah. Well, it is good to be delightfully surprised. Oh, okay, that is all it needed to be straightened out. What if I... Ooh. That's weird. The fact that I can't just delete those control points, but I could do it to the other ones, that's weird. Like, it's fine, but it's weird. You had made the textures for it beforehand, so it wasn't suddenly diamond. That's good. That's good. She could not catch you off guard. So I should go find that VOD then. Because I would love to see Dolly play Minecraft. I've just been in busy bee mode. I feel like this box is slightly thinner than that box. Nope, that may have done it right there. Okay, so day of the week. It probably makes more sense to have it day of the week, time zone, and then content. Testeroo. So put that lined up together. Hide that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that is point 10. This is a layer I can delete. Okay, and... (3:00 p.m. till 7:00 p.m. EST. I probably want to center this a little bit higher, even though it technically is centered. Like, you almost want the inline of the text to be centered. Do copy paste of that. No. C Control V. That's weird. It tried to create events for this text on Google Calendar. What if I do Shift D? No. Normally, I have a problem with accidentally making new versions of text. Maybe Control C, Control. There we go. Because I just want to borrow the exacting, like, location of the text box. E! We will write in something stupid. Content, 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 content. Colon P. So I'm literally just building the base for this. Ooh, the commissioner came back to us. They said they love it so much. Which means we're pretty much clear to continue. I will ask them another question, though. To be dual colored. Question asked. That gives me another reason to just piddle around with this for another minute, too. Because right now, I feel like if this was compressed more. Because there's later versions of Oswald that I could mess with, too. Or I could just bring the text size down. That might be it. Let me get rid of that, actually. 1, 2, 3. Bring that down to 0.9 as well. Probably want to give it a little more space to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This whole thing we could bump up a little higher too, like the whole layer, I think. 1, 2. Yeah. I think that's acceptable. Let's go grab this light blue that I use for the hologram look. Rasterize this and make it blue. Now this fill color. Pick color from layer. Oh goodness. He still has so much to say. Drop that in. Boop. This is at 50% opacity by default. And circuit on hard light goes there. I'm gonna let him in and he's gonna be a naughty boy again, is what's gonna happen here. Ugh. He has such a way with words, though. I think I have to. Okay. I can't say no to that face. I don't even see his face, I'm just imagining it. Hello, my son. Hello, my needy son. Yeah? You have anything else to say? Tell us. Yeah? Oh, I'm gonna pick you up. Oh, yes. My little kitten man. My little kitten man. Okay, down you go. I know what he wants. He wants to go outside. We can't do that right now. Okay, Let's set up the effects that we want on this text before we like duplicate stuff around. For reference, what do we want to pull up from the files? It's my old ref sheet. What font was that? Did I rasterize all of those? Yeah, I rasterized all of that, so now I have no idea what font it was. Oh, good going, Connor. Such a smarty pants. I am Big Think. Let's just drop some effects on this. We could... grab the dark teal from here for the text color. Oop, nope, nope, nope. I think, could have sworn I had grabbed a color palette. Let's go to color history then. Yeah, there we go. Might not be bright enough. Or not bright enough, contrasting enough. If I grab the line art color instead. I like that deep, deep blue. And then if I grab the lighter teal, maybe that? And copy paste, or rather duplicate, hide the blur on this one and lower the opacity on the one that does have the blur. Or I make the border same as this. Shrink, reduce, and then skew it aside so that it's like a drop shadow. That is appealing. It makes it feel like a lower text screen, kind of thinking about how like Tamagotchi screens and like the Pokewalker screen like displays the stuff and then there's a shadow on it. It'll make editing what's in here annoying. Hi, Wong! We have a meower with us. He has been very needy today. But yeah, hi! I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Did I spell Wednesday right? Did I spell Wednesday right? I did not. Oh no, okay, I did. Spell check is just telling me to capitalize it, that's all. Did I say mallard? I said meower. A meower. A little evil bucket of purrs and social manipulation. Okay, the commissioner did get back to us, so let's switch over and do a little bit of the line work on fake Zeta here. We have point blank meows this stream. It may blow your face off. Be warned. We have already had point blank meowage. Okay, let's copy the sketch here, filter, blur. Oh. I hope the mic picked that up. We got some burps. Graham podcast when he doesn't talk to himself, he talks to me. So I don't have a ready way to get him to just talk to the mic. He would not sit on my desk and make these noises. He's making these noises because he wants something from me. It's... If he was more predictable, that would be an easy, yeah, we're doing a Graham podcast. Grahamcaster. She's laying so pathetically on the floor right now. He's just a little dude. Started working on my pack now. I'm poking my fingers together. You don't have to, but thank you. I do prefer diamonds as teal. Teal is best color. Pink is valid. Teal is awesome. Oh, they're trapped in the ad zone. They're trapped in the ad zone. We will wait. We will have some patience. Okay, hold on, I think I'm gonna have to get a little silly here. What if we do difference? We do it on white? No, I think we're just gonna have to do this properly. Change the background color. Blick. And this, we will do it with the intended color. Be a little annoying to look at, personally, but, like, because I'm gonna need to add, like, that yellow underneath and below, like, above and below the liner, it will just be quicker for me to draw in the color that we will be changing it to later. Switch this back to... No, display color. Ad's over! You're free! Poking my fingers together, I do prefer diamonds as teal. Pink is an awesome color, but teal is the Connor color. Petition to bring back face cams so we can see Graham hugs and snuggles. You have a good argument. Maybe in the future. Okay, editing layer only, grab. Up. Maybe not that much. There. Yellow. Thank you, Ace. Now, I don't think I have specific requests. I just am excited to see the things that you do. Flex your art skills in class today. The assignment was to make up your own spec bio dinosaurs. Oh, delightful. That's awesome. Ooh, I could add like a little shelf to the head skin. Like it's drooping down a little bit with the eye. Ooh. Oh, that's gnarly. I don't know, maybe that's a little too icky. Keeping the netherite axe because it was pretty bland before. Heck yeah. I think that is a delightful choice. Sometimes I think about turning the axolotls in Minecraft into otter textures, but I feel like that might be quite a bit more work. You'd have to, like, make the fins transparent. You can do that. Oh, goodness. It's not... Oh, my. You made a small desert nocturnal feathered theropod that hops like a kangaroo rat. Oh, I love that. You turned cats into slurb. Oh, that's delightful. Just requires not filling in part of that texture. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if they worked with alpha layers, or if that was something that required more fendangling. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. It's all paper cutouts. Yeah. Okay, these I should be good to merge. Let's jump to the hand. Okay, get these big meaty claws in. Bro is gonna shake your hand so well it's gonna fall off. That's a promise. I'm getting some like line overflow in areas. Being a little messy, and I think it's the switch of the black and white that's like confusing me. The amount of women you have drawn with a sharp nail claw style is staggering. You must like the type of woman who can lacerate you with her bare hands. Everyone has a type. Fantastic. That's just me with characters who have sharp teeth, though, so, like, there is no realm in which I will judge you for such a quirk. You're drawn to predatory features. We're drawn to danger, I'd say. We will not survive in the wild. Okay. We're talking about attraction, though. So, liking an individual who might produce more aggressive or predatory offspring could be more beneficial to the species. Not necessarily the individual, but the species in terms of evolution. Ergo, we might be fine. So the game allows you to make textures for every variation. Make one randomly be. Oh, the secret blue axolotl. I have never encountered a blue axolotl in all of my time. I know you have to breed for them. It has never happened. I think we're gonna have to have a new goal in that case. I'm both horrified and excited. The pink axolotl can be Dolly. The pink axolotl can be Dolly colored. Oh, yes. Usually when I have axolotls in a Minecraft world, I end up naming them after foods because I look at them and I think of them as banana, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate flavored. Which I guess means the blue ones would be blue raspberry? Mr. Axolotl? How long have you been without your axolotl? Is this like they passed from old age? So it looks like Graham wants out of my room again. Hey, Mr. Needy. Hey, Mr. Needy. There you go. Somewhere around 2019, 2020. Gotcha. I've not personally owned an axolotl, but I have known people who have owned axolotls, and they are delightful little derps. They are something unique. Naming animals after foods fits me like a bow. If it's a strawberry colored axolotl, it's gonna be a strawberry shortcake. Oh, these big hands. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity on the sketch a little bit for clarity's sake. They're cool, but it's better to set up the tank long before the axolotl because they will not let you plant anything without uprooting it. Like, if you put something new in, they dig it up? Little stinker behavior? That's hilarious, actually. There's so many videos of axolotls just behaving like dumb as rocks. If you were to try another aquatic amphibian, you would give sirens or Sicilians a try. Assuming I pronounced that right. I don't know anything about either of them, so feel free to info dump at me. There is a family friend of ours who received a scam axolotl, which is to say they had a quote-unquote baby axolotl turn into a tiger salamander. I believe they fully kept them. Sirens are mermaid axolotls. Sicilians are worm amphibians. Gotcha. I think I know which ones you're talking about for sirens. They're a lot longer than axolotls, and their snouts are longer, yeah? I think their eyes are significantly less pronounced as well. If I remember, they're more cave-dwelling than axolotls. I feel like this isn't getting the hood across well. I'm gonna redo this part, because the reference has like a cut in here, and that actually really does help shape the hood, I think. And then we have these straps right here. Cave ecology is super neat. There's this massive cave in Asia that has a mountain of guano and roaches inside. Yeah. Oh gosh, in China, in 2020, they found a sinkhole. I think it was like 900 feet deep or something, and it has like a forest in the bottom that is still functionally and evolutionarily has not changed as like nearly as quickly as like surface forests have. Like, that's like the kind of stuff you see in like mythology and fiction, is like secret underground forests, but it's real. It's freaking real, and I love it. Nature is so red. Gonna cry that up for screens. No comment from me on that. Let's be honest though, if it was in America, we'd be exploiting it pretty quickly too. Just had your favorite moment in all of Invincible Season 1. Oh. Oh, do you want to tell me about it, bro? You want to tell me about it, bro? I say with extreme caution. Let's do a little wave in the fabric here. There's a character named Adam Eve, and her costume is a big pink unitard that ends in short shorts with a female sex symbol in the center. Yeah, they added lush caves last update. I'm gonna squash you. They are fighting this mad scientist with a PhD in seismology who uses shockwave tech to create earthquakes. Okay. We'll have to catch you first. I know exactly what to bait a cardboard box propped up with a stick with. All I have to do is add, like, some herpetology creatures in some wet leaves. Maybe a little patch of grass. You'll be there in under 5 minutes, and I'll pull the string attached to the stick, and I'll caught, captured. You're done for. Tell me I'm wrong. Not grass, clovers? Fair. Fair. Bit of column A, bit of column B maybe? Give you some biodiversity? It'll drive you crazy. Okay, here's his little gem. Boop. He's like, you should be on my side to rebuild society. Look at what they have you in. To which Eve says, I designed my own costume. And isn't your degree in seismology? The villain just drops undergrad in undergrad in sociology and women's study. I had a minor in African dance, but enough politics. That's delightful. I'm so glad she got to design her own costume and is feeling the shorts. As much as I would probably be very allergic to the content in Invincible, it sounds like it has some pretty delightful writing going on. Invincible is great, but you're so fatigued of superhero media. You are so immensely valid. It feels a little bit of an impenetrable, like, medium or genre at this point to me. Like, most of the things that I would want to pick up feel like they've been running for so long that I would be doomed of trying to understand it. It's one of the few superhero medias you still enjoy because it does tonal shifts and trope subversion. Yeah, subversion is always an excellent choice for broaching a genre that is oversaturated. I have a handful of superhero genre characters that are meant to do that, but they're very silly. Boys is a satire of superhero media, while Invincible tries to be a good story of heroes dealing with the reality of trauma that would come with being a hero. Yeah. Transfer to lower layer. Oh, DM'd me Adam Eva's design? I believe I've seen it somewhere. Let's go put my eyeballs on it. Yeah. I'd wear short shorts like that. Already spent half a decade watching My Hero Academia, so you're not in the mood to follow Invincible for another 6 years. Yeah, valid. I like to say that there's no pre-required reading or watching in media. And if anyone tries to tell you otherwise, they're not teaching, or they're not treating their hobbies like hobbies. They're treating it like homework, and that doesn't sound like fun. My Hero was pretty interesting to follow, and you occasionally go back and binge read the chapters you have missed. It's a unique take on the superhero genre because it's got the Japanese lens for it. That's fair. The concept that I have that would be interesting to launch, but I'm not, grinding my gears to produce something about it yet, is entirely about B-list superheroes. So, talking about the lesser and more inconsequential and more ridiculous forms of superhero in a world where larger superheroes already exist. Like, the guy that I always use as example from the story is called Corn Man, and he thinks that his secret identity is safe, but everyone actually knows that he is Old Man Earl Cornelius of the Cornelius Canned Corn Company. And his only superpower is that the amount of corn GMOs he's consumed over his life makes him significantly sprier than an old man. So he can still do, like, handstands and stuff. And that's it. And he's kind of like a Bruce Wayne because he has the money of his company behind him. So you have these much lower stake, but still, like, out there storylines within that world. The armor has been depinked. They modified the diamond axe a little. Eee! And then another axe a lot. You have my excitement. My Hero's writing is struggling in the latter half, IMO. Mostly current shonen media is really struggling to do power scaling because of the way the media hyper-criticizes it. That's fair. I think Kick-Ass is a really comical take on the superhero genre, where it's literally just vigilante people trying to LARP being heroes. Yeah. Enjoyed Goblin Slayer for the novelty of having a very American-oriented protagonist in Japanese medium. True. You think Goblin Slayer starts too slow. Interesting. I can't give my 2 cents on it because I have not given Goblin Slayer a proper try, and I know that it is a little intrepid to get into due to content warnings. I would probably be okay with it, but I am aware. I am aware of what has some people intrepid about Goblin Slayer. Let's go for a thinner line for the sword here. Ooh. I could also use the symmetry tool. that may help. Goblin Slayer has check marks of a helmeted protagonist that is a little autistic coded. Oh, fantastic. Beginning of the show is a little repetitive since the main protagonist is just like, no plot, only goblins. That's a hilarious way of putting it. Coming from the DM standpoint, it makes it hard for you to watch because players like that are so hard to deal with. You're incredibly valid. Let's go even thinner for this. Combine that level of disconnect with the fact that Goblin Slayer uses some really, really shock value content, and you're just like, nah, that ain't it for you, Chief. Yeah, you're valid. I wouldn't say that it uses it for shock value, I'd say it uses it as a driving force, and that still boils it down into something simpler than it should be, but it's a little more respectable than just showing you, like, what it is in question, just to EQ it. Unless you're watching a show with someone you rarely keep up with media's as it releases week to week. Yeah. The week-to-week format is not for everyone, and it's kind of nice that we live in a time where people can have, like, multiple kinds of media releases. Establishes the stake of what goblins do to people and justifies all the brutal things. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as callous as simply shock content, but it does still boil it down a bit. Okay, and then I'm giving this sword a thicker outline on the edges that are part of the silhouette. Because I want the innards to look very cleanly cut and everything else to be bold and sharp. That's kind of the angle I'm going for. You would say the Goblin Slayer uses the SA elements as a means of shock. From your understanding of the show, Goblin Slayer's anger towards Goblin is not rooted in... his anger is their violence and brutality. That is an interesting take because it can be there for the viewer more than it's there for the main character. And I think in this case, it might be there more to outrage the viewer. Because, like, you have to think about how things are framed in media, too. Because that always has something to say about what they're showing you. If they're not glorifying it, if it's meant to be, like, painful and horrifying and grotesque, then a pretty good chance to say it's not there as a spectacle. You think a redo of a healer was coming out at the same time, which was also using SA as a punishment in the plot of the show. Gnarly. Noted. What was I doing with the rest of this sword? I've stumped myself a little with this sword here. It's fine, but... Only good isekai that you liked was reincarnated as a sword? I have not heard of this one before. I can't giggle too much because I'm a big Soul Eater fan, and so people being weapons is not that foreign to me, but hearing that out of the gate swinging is a delight. You have the manga for it. Ah. I think I will be peeking it. Okay, get that blade tip really sharp. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna want to turn off the ruler here. Yeah. Okay. He grinded a bunch and then spent the skills on a ton of stuff before getting stuck in a rock Excalibur style. Oh my gosh. Gonna see how HD you can make this dolly opper. Oh goodness. It's an interesting take on the OP hero because at the end of the day, the OP hero is still a sentient sword who can't do much on their own. That's fair. Let's clear the transparency of the silhouette. Boop. Now this I'll turn to a gray. They actually wanted a color alt where we do the body as a dark gray instead of a true black. You have volume 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've only read 1 because you can't find 2 anymore. That must be torturesome, but that's also really funny. I have known those woes before. Let's increase the tolerance here. People say Fran is one of the few cat girls who act like actual cats. Delightful. Looks like there are 15 volumes so far. Ooh. Sounds like it is having a healthy run then. I think I need to up the area scaling on this. So I'm getting like little... Okay, maybe it was just a visual artifact then. I could have sworn that I was getting little bits of color halo. I kinda am. Okay, let's do this as a selection. Yeah, that is much cleaner. We'll do the same here as well. She's often aloof, dislikes unsolicited affection, and becomes baby when food is evolved. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's do like a little prismatic streak inside the sword with a couple of colors. Reincarnated as a sword is what inspired the concept of the Chaos Realm in your server. Interesting. That may be good research for me then. Okay, and then I think what I want is to grab a face like this. Soften the amount of light that we're getting from that edge. And this edge as well. Maybe softer overall still. It's not as elaborate like how the Chaos Realm has become, but it was a good starting point. Fair. As elaborate as it's become. Is that my fault? Did I do that? Edit, change canvas size, shrinkaroo. Bring the height in as well. Okay, do a safety save. Let's see, let's do a PNG here. And for the alt body color, Baba Booey. Oh, right. We also have to have that gemstone as a very light gray. Realize you gotta do the buckets too. Gotta do the buckets. You don't have to do anything, Ace. I will not be horribly sad if one or two things is taking too much time from you, and they're a little scuffed. Okay, save as, fix Zeta 2. Let's go back and recolor that. File, save as, fix Zeta 1. Then save as, and we'll go back and make sure that our unflattened version is up to date as well. Okay, let's send this update to the commissioner. Okay, and at this point, I ought to go on break. So it's not quite 20 on the hour. Be back. What, at like 42 on the hour? Send me the face. Also do Dolly a lot so you can figure things out quickly. Wait, are you gonna send it shortly? Because I can wait a minute. I can wait a minute before break. Poking my little fingers together. Dunk, 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 dunk. Oh. Oh. Oh, face. Gonna drag this into Clip Studio so that the stream can see. Ace, you know who this looks like to me? A little behind with stream delay? Never a problem. This reminds me of one very specific character. Here she comes. Wait. Bam. That's who this is reminding me of. The one and only Princess Unikitty. I could easily edit this character into Dolly. That would be so easy to do. Okay. A little closer to 20 minutes, so that's actually much nicer. Oh, that's affecting Ace. Okay. Yeah, it is now on the hour, so I would be back at 35 in the hour. Okay. It is time for me to go on break, have a snack, take care of myself. I hope you do the same. I will see you in a few. We are. We're back. We're back. I had a nibble. I had a snack. Also, Ace, I did remember one thing about the pack that I could send you that would help. If you are present, which is I can get you the Shoodle PNG so that you don't have to have any, like, white halo artifacted on it. I can send that to you right now, in fact. Where is the beast? The beast, the beast, the beast, the beast. There's the beast. It's funny. Okay, you can have it anyways. I've already sent it. I hate looking at this thing. Ooh. Ooh, I get a peek-see. Des oppers. Des oppers. I get to see oppers. I'm gonna keep this one to myself. She's being, unflattened. Okay, let me double check with the commissioner because I did receive a message back. Okay. It sounds like they are happy with what we've made. Which means... Oh! There's a cat in my room. And it's not Graham. You'll never hear his voice, but I have another cat named Simon. He has snuck in, and now he wants out. Hi, Bubba. Yeah, you ready to go? Simon is about a year older than Graham. He was a kitten that we picked up specifically to batten down our sanity during the initial COVID lockdown. He was a delightful kitten. Now he is a big potato boy. But yeah, since we have a very good approval from the commissioner, means I can just do some work on this bite. He has really long fangs compared to Graham. Oh, I thought I could grab that. So like we say that he has vampire teeth more often than not. I think Graham's a little more bitey though. Graham will still nibble like your legs under the blanket if he's in your bed with you. The stinker. Okay, what if the word kibblehole lives rent-free in your head? Did I use that term, or did someone else use that term? I don't remember. Alright, also let's import my space background. Regarding Graham's open mouth, true. Import. In one of our shared servers, I sent a picture of Graham with his tummy exposed. I want you to know that I was very explicitly trying not to go completely insane and refer to his tummy as the Raspberry Patch hatch where I go to make barking spider calls. Because he will let me blow raspberries on his tummy, and that's a normal way to refer to it. I am so normal. Alright. Yes. Took you a second to get that. I am a little deranged. I am. It's true. I cannot deny. I feel like I might want to make a bigger gap between these. Which is a little annoying because I have already compressed these, but just a pixel or two won't hurt. Boop. Enter. Same over here. Boop. Oh. Let's do it 2 pixels. Boop. Then we trim this. Okay. Let us copy paste this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. That's 5 right there. I might instead want them to be snuggly close to each other. Copy paste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a little more space efficient. Connect all of these up. Put this on full bright for a second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, nope. That was the wrong button. Accidentally compress everything. Oh. Oh no, that was right. Okay. Copy paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we take that back down to 50%. I'm gonna do a safety save here real quick. Okay, we have that saved. And from here, we will make a couple duplicates of the text. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now every day is Wednesday. Every day is now Wednesday. Monday. Fine by you, you have no class? You kind of like class though, let's be honest. Thursday. Friday. That I spell so good. Saturday. Sunday. Do I want to center these? Centering will do nothing. Also, like sleeping up to 12 a.m. I too sleep until noon. If not more. It cannot be helped. Okay. I could just fill this all in like this. Now, is there a better way? Ugh, if I could center that in the middle. Huh. I could refer to it as no signal. I think that's a cute diegetic way to show that there's no stream there. I could even put it in the middle here. Boop. Boop. Okay, these I can leave blank for now. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Nose goes. I have a neighbor who's a car guy, so I'm sure that was just a little boop. I assume Mike picked up all of that, otherwise that joke was completely inane. Do I want to shrink this? If I shrink this, it doesn't necessarily add more retail to the amount of circuitry that we see, do we? What if I look at it small? Does that change how busy it feels? Kinda does. Scribblenauts was your first bought stream game since Team Fortress 2 was free. That's delightful. I kind of wish that Scribblenauts would get, like, a nice, refreshing new lease on life. Like, if they came out with something even crazier and more flexible than before, with all new visuals, that would, like, put them back into, like, the public zeitgeist. That'd be nice. I'd like that for them. Gotta sneeze. You didn't hear that? That was a secret between you and me. No one will ever believe you. Salute. Thank you. Let's take this and let's squish it down by one pace. what we need next. Some text up here. Let me see. No one's gonna be able to see this until I put a halo on it. Boop. There we go. Bump this up to 10. Duel's Twitch stream schedule. Then do a shrinky at twitch.tv/DoodleConnor. Do we like that? Do we like that? Do we like that? Do we hate that? Oh, no, wrong color. Boop. You want a nap so bad, but you know you won't get back up if you do. I relate to that on so many levels. Okay. If you are going to lay down and you don't want to fall asleep, make sure your upper back, neck, and head are propped up to be more vertical than horizontal. So like lean against a wall with a couple of pillows. It is much harder to accidentally fall asleep with your blood flow like that, but you'll still be able to get some rest if you still like lay down and just like do something low energy, like from your bed or from a sofa. That's my strategy. Just don't let yourself lay down flat. That is the ultimate trap. What if I put the longer version of the link in here? Oh, that's the Twitter link. Evil. Evil, evil. Okay, this one should be right. It's kind of more annoying to look at when it's a full link. It's one of those things where you wonder if you need to put the whole thing, but for some people, seeing the HTTPS is what's going to let it know, that's what's going to let them know that it's a website, because not everyone recognizes that .tv is a web address. It's kind of a toss-up. And do we possibly want to go full bright for this, so that it's more eye-catchy? I don't think so. There is... on the BRB art screen, I did a gradient on some of that text. Let's see. Okay. The text itself is bright. Oh, there's Princess Unikitty. Do you think games should cut back on scale so that we don't have to wait 7 years? Yeah, of course. I think having smaller bites of installments is a perfectly nice business model. It's kind of why, like, I think what tovbyfox has been doing with, like, Deltarune has been good, because it is giving people bits and bytes so that they're not, like, super bored. Oh, the pink axolotl is called Lucy in the files. That's gotta be someone's pet then, which is adorable. Like, I would bet, like, real money on that being someone's pet in that case. Okay, this would then have to be a new layer. Or a new folder, I should say. That is a little more eye-catching. Rain! Hi! Good to see you. We're planning? Yeah, we're making a schedule. We did some commission art of a goopy little dude. We talked about tomorrow's D&D event that's happening on the Unplugged Professor's channel. I could give another shout out real quickly. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, I am on the Unplugged Professor, LARPing as a frog. That's all you need to know. Be there, be square. You miss $40 Nintendo games that you can grind in the middle of the night with a reasonable battery life. The DS's battery life is so impressive that I can pull out my DS that I had when I was 12 that's been in a box for like 5 years, and it still has like half a battery in it. Like, still half charged. The fact that the technology has gotten worse and more expensive. Evil. Evil. Switch fails to live up as neither a current gen console or a handheld. Yeah. Yes, frog now schedule. True. True. Big true. Big if true. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? This? Oh, okay. That scared me. Bullywug or Grung, they are a Mogoggle. Bullywugs are toads, Mogoggles are semi-aquatic frogs, and the other one, Gripply. Gripply are tree frogs. Switch is fine, at least in your opinion. It's objectively fragile. The battery life is worse than any other console they've come out with. It doesn't have as much games as the DS. Joy-Con drift had never happened with any other, like, console. It literally struggles to run Animal Crossing. It's still fun. It's okay if you think it's fun. It's just not nearly as, like, good of hardware as anything they've made in the past. Are frogs not semi-aquatic? It depends on the type of frog. Some frogs spend more of their life in water. Toads spend more time terrestrial. And tree frogs spend a lot of their time in trees. Those frogs tend to live in moisture environments, so that way they aren't, like, drying out. They can still swim, but there are more aquatic frogs than a tree frog. Switch is your legacy machine because it has so many ports of games you like. That's fair. You'd say the Switch is bad if Nintendo could at least start getting games on the PC. True. Better than having nothing. Ooh, semi-bold. Medium? Semi-bold or medium? Oh, big. Can that fit? That cannot fit. It looks like at some point I had, Control Z'd the full, title out. Oh! Oh wait, I know what happened. It's because this is no longer the same size as this, because they were different sizes before. So if this goes down to 15, we increase the scale of this. That's why it's shuffled so much. Do you not want cracked Splatoon snipers? Crazy. I know not much about the Splatoon meta, and I'm fine with that. Splatoon players are perhaps a little bit scary. Okay, let's put everything from here into a folder. Bop, bop, bop. Slide it over here. What's wrong with Inklings amped up on a Red Bull and painkillers? Horrifying. Ugh. The squid kids are abusing their bodies. I do not condone the squid abuse. Okay, that is a nicer color right there. Look at TF2 as an example for snipers who have 15 years of experience, not counting the bots. Yeah. One of the reasons why I've not properly given TF2 a try is because that's another game where I feel like the meta is gonna feel impenetrable if I try and weasel my way in. Like, I could have fun on private servers, I'm sure. Okay, that's size 14. Let's see. I feel like I want to put another subfolder in. Maybe I just want to split the text up. Because you need immense patience and knowing how to aim just on depth perception because there is no scope. Fair. I think not giving people a scope is a bold move on a shooter. Okay, I'll do a little safety save here. Past this point, we would just be adding an illustration of us somewhere in this area. Let's do the sketch here and then pull it into its own file so we have like the full body PNG. Although we could also try importing the spacesuit image. Where is the spacesuit? The spacesuit, there it is. So if I grab that, boop. Is that interesting enough. Recently been channeling your inner reptile and just sunbathe outside for a good 10 minutes. That's a mood. I used to live in a more rural area with access to a lot of roof space. And so I'd take like a pool towel out on the roof and just go catch some sun sometimes. Could go smaller for the goober too. Ooh, we are distorting this image on accident because keep aspect ratio is not on. Let's change that. Connor looks so happy to float off into endless nothing. There's a cable. There's a cable. We're attached to something, I promise. We are not drifting endlessly. See it like a hologram on the left for like fan art at times? Yeah, we could switch it out with other stuff at any point if wanted. For now, I think it may be good. Do we want a border around the edges? If we did a border around the edges, 20 might be a bit too much. Let's go 10. I think I like it. We could also drop it here so that I am overlapping it, but it's still cutting off the space area. Yeah, that adds a bit more nuance, I think. I think we'll keep this as is. Should be good. Let me clear up some of my files. Princess Unikitty, hi. This is all good. I can close Loscon. This is an animation. This reference can close. This was to grab some images. Okay. I can work on some stuff for shade. So we do have some stuff to continue there. Let me check. Right, they want new points icons and to replace their subscription tier icons. Dissecting a pigeon today, it's mad cause how much unchewed grain can one hold their Pigeons have evolved to survive. They are hardy birds. Dolly became an abomination. Oh no. Oh, she deserves to be fixed. Fix my girl Dolly. Okay, let's go back into my commissions folder. Oh, that's right. I still have to export all of these too. Yeah, we did work on all of these last time we touched on Shade's emotes, as well as 2 animated emotes. Let's check on these, make sure that they were fully done. Pigeons can be mad broken. Did you hear of the time they tried to train birds for naval rescue? Pigeons are actually very trainable birds. That's why they were carrier pigeons. Every pigeon that you see in the US is technically somewhat invasive because they were pets and working animals that were brought here and then abandoned. Oh, that's right! We need to do the glowy light sticks for this animation. And then a little up-down bob on everything. Okay, there's my roughs. Yeah, we just gotta add the glow sticks to this. Poor passenger pigeons, they are the most abundant bird in the US until we literally hunted them to extinction. Yeah. Makes me a little sad. That's how nature goes, though. Okay. Let's start. Let me watch this for a second. I think we might need a smile on this little guy to show that they're happy. Because the squinty face looks a little angry right now. Sure, there's another bird that fits that title. That's seagulls. It's not pigeons, man, it's seagulls. Seagulls will steal directly out of your hands. No real seagull hate, but that's seagulls. Okay, I think it is going to be most productive for me to animate these light sticks on their own. Okay, Skippy 1, and go here. So let's raise them up more. No, it's not the magpie. Magpies are lovely birds, in my opinion. They're part of the corvid family, which includes crows, ravens, blue jays. They're all very smart birds. I quite enjoy them. Crows are the best. Yeah. They can be trained to talk too. Common ravens are beautiful. I have a personal bias towards crows over ravens. They're both fantastic animals, though. Some of your friends have never seen common ravens, and they are impressed by how big they get. That's fair. You don't think about how big a raven is until it's like right up on you, and then you're like, this is almost the size of like a macaw. What is even happening? Okay, I think we want to go back to frame 1 over here. Let's make a frame 6, but then put 1 down. Do like a big smeary frame here. You could do that even lower, actually. Okay. Their size is what appeals to you. Crows are great too. Pretty fascinating to be harassed by an angry couple of crows in Seattle. Yeah. Now, I have more crows in my area than ravens, so my bias probably comes from that. But I also kind of like the sleeker look of a crow over ravens. Ravens are a little more scraggly, I feel. Like their body is more puff, whereas a crow feels like more streamlined and smoothed out. According to Casual Geographic, they may be in the same family. They sit closer to another bird than crows. Yeah. You know, the tree of life is not always simple. Okay, so frame 6 here. Then 7 here. Guess as long as magpies can be nice, so long as it's not swooping season. I wonder if they do that because they have a nest nearby and they're like trying to drive you off, or if it's more so like pestering for food. Japanese jungle crows are the best of both worlds then. They are sleek and huge. I have never heard of a Japanese jungle crow before. I have to look that up immediately. Ooh, are they also called a large-billed crow? Oh my. Here is a picture of one with a pigeon that it caught, and that really puts it into scale. Whoa. The absolute weapon of a beak that these guys have. That's cool. Oh, what delightful guys. Nature man. Goodness, there's some happy birds. They say that as long as you stay out of its territory, you're fine, but for magpies, the whole world is their space. Yeah, they do attack anything that gets near their nest. Well, brooding behavior is very common in basically, like, every bird. So, I'm not gonna, knock him for that. The Connor exists, and the imp is staring. The imp is staring. The Japanese standardized heavy metal trash cans to prevent them from scavenging and trash. That makes sense. Little beasties. They deserve to eat too, so no flack. Oh goodness, there is some silly summer sounds happening outside. Now that everyone is utilizing the warm weather, I think that streams are going to have a lot more background noise than before. Their voices are pretty deep. You thought it was a man making a noise, but it was the crows. Yes. Apparently, the castaway is mean mostly because of kids. They and other members of their family are pretty heavy-lifting dad figures. That's a delightful way of putting it. Swans are another example of a bird that you just do not want to be near if they have babies. A swan will mess you up. Because the females give the eggs and just bugger off, leaving them alone to raise several chicks on their own. Hey, I mean, someone's gotta do it, and, like, if it lets the female lay more eggs and not, like, lose a bunch of weight while just sitting on a nest, that probably ups the survival chance of the species. Everything the Canadian geese think they are, swans have always been. You're so right. It's true. Okay, this needs to be a little more forward. Yes. And then this frame, I think, should be 9. Yes. Okay, and this is going to be a smear frame. Boop. Aha, and here's another smear frame right here. Fill this in. Okay, one over here. And then this is going to be another smear frame, and it's going to connect back to frame 1. You and the urge to pet black creatures, both cats and corvids. There's just something sleek and delightful. May I introduce you to the jaguar? And then Wong was never seen again. Jaguared to death. But yeah, black cats, absolutely delightful. One of my favorites, 10 out of 10. Jaguars only for the melanistic skin. Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of panthers and not jaguars. Jaguars spotted, and then panthers are the complete black version of them? Is that it? I am not keeping my big cats in check in my mind. Ooh, this opera is scrambled? I'm crossing my fingers. Panthers aren't real, they are melanistic jaguars or leopards. So they're not a unique species, but a terminology or like an umbrella given. A cop from the future came asking to do an interview about Wong's death. See, we got mauled by a panther in a live exhibit. Do you have anything to do with it? I told him not to. I told the crazy bastard not to. Panthers are a genus. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, let's check out this glow stick. Okay. Okay. That is definitely party rocking. Okay, so let's do stick L. Duplicate. Stick R. No stranger to approaching dangerous animals like that Asian water monitor. You're so scoldable. I don't need to scold you on stream, but no. Just no. I'm looking at you. Dead in the eyes. You're naughty. You're bad. Okay, all of those are flipped, and then we have to retime all of this. This goes to 36, so we're gonna want it, I think, frame 18. So if we copy these, delete, paste. Yeah, I think this is the correct timing. Ooh, delightful. Speaking of animals, you probably mentioned how the water was like stuck and overflowing in a walkway in the park you're in. You went over and saw a turtle? Yee. Fantastic. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a couple of effects onto this. So copy paste. So I'm gonna call this glow. And all of these filter. We're gonna have to do this one at a time, aren't we? We are. Gaussian blur. Let's do this 60? Yeah. It's a shame that I cannot apply a filter to a whole folder. That would make this in Clip Studio so much easier, but I can manage with this. Filter, blur, Gaussian. Filter, blur, Gaussian. Filter, blur, Gaussian. Oh, hold on. There is a missing frame in one of these. Interesting. Why is frame 6 empty? Okay, it looks like we missed drawing a frame. So let's get rid of glow. Yes, we missed one frame here. Box turtles are lovely. The thought of a turtle that can be both a tortoise and a water turtle and be omnivorous in the forest is delightful. Delightful. I agree. Okay, that should be the only frame that we were missing. So I'm just gonna peek it with both of these on. Yeah, it looks just as fine. We're gonna have to redo the flip for stick R, but I've realized that doing the glow on stick L and then creating the copy and flipping it will be simpler. They also have this cool hinge on their shell so they can completely seal up their body. That's new to me. How does that work? Is it like a plate that just covers up the areas where the limbs have to go in? Or does the seam between the back plate and the stomach plates clamp smaller? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, once again, we duplicate. Okay, filter, blur, Gaussian, 60. You know, there's a good chance that this blur is going to actually make the file too big to be an animation. I'm going to back out of doing the blur, because we have to make sure that the file is a very specific size, or else it will just straight up not load into Twitch, and I'll have done that work for nothing. Find this stick R. Stick stick L, stick R. Copy. Stretchy, stretchy. Paste. And we have to flip everything in the folder. Boop. And scoochy scooch. Boop boop. Should be good. And then you're gonna do a real cheeky clip to layer below to turn the color into something else. Let's make it a green of some kind. That's cute. I like that. I could put all of these into a folder now and add a white outline to it. Let's change the color of this to see the other visible parts. That should help it look like it's glowing a little too. That's cute. Okay. And then I do want to add a little mouth. So the eyes. Let me see where. Hide that for now. Eyes, 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 eyes. Okay. Should be nice and simple. No need to overwrought this. Okay. And from there, we need simply make a duplicate of eyes, put it back into the other flippable folder. One of these will be deleted. Okay, this is it right here. So everything in here, flip this way. And the timing will be slid back to here. A little smile. Can you request a song? Depends on what song, because some songs have way rougher copyrights than others. Change the name of this to Glow Sticks. And let's shrink this out to make sure it plays okay. It is tiny. The bugs are back. Funky. I haven't heard of this before. That sounds delightful. There is something happening with the fire that I'm not liking. It's ready to be stared at. Ah, fantastic. Okay, let me see if I can't find the bugs are back funky. Ooh, by the minute hour? Alright, I'm being pandered to with the title. Let's... Oh, this is cute. This is me every spring. Sent me what a bunch looks like. Ooh. Oh, so cute. The bugs. The bugs are back. Oh my god. What a selection of vibes right now. Hi, Akko. The bugs are back. Ooh, you did another small building on the server? I'll see if I can pop in later today. Maybe if I rotate this. That was a good song recommendation. I am pleased with that. Oh, this isn't the one that you were talking about then. I couldn't necessarily find... Oh, by Twig. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Vibes. Can a tick feel pain? God, you hope they do. If there's any bug that specifically deserves to feel pain, it's the ones that bite and go for your blood. Everything else, I'm wishing a very comfortable existence. Wished a very comfortable existence. They eat flesh, bones, and blood. I'm exterminating those as soon as I find them. As soon as I find the nest. Okay, this whole folder I'll need to copy and drop a new version into the original here. Delete this. Connor channeling the inner Helldiver. Has anyone done a video of like Helldiver stuff to that? Because if not, that is quite the opportunity. Okay, slide all these over. Select them up. Is this the right one? No. Hold on. Them's way down here. There we go. Okay. Flip. Okay, we're gonna have to do that to all of these. Oh, there's like a slight little halo inside this one. Interesting. Okay, where's the flip button? There it is. Huh. Yeah, more little secret spots. Weird. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one do a flip. This one do a flip, and we scoot it over a little. And that one's fine. Okay. Okay, I think this is working well enough. Let's do a save. Then what else? We can work on that points image for them. So let me double check what size points and subscriber badges should be. Okay, it looks like it's good to start with the sub badges at 72 by 72. And points icons. Start at 112 by 112. Okay, edit, change canvas size. 72 times 2 would be 144, I believe. Could go snatch some of the colors from here. Ooh, what if we did a little flaming heart? That could be cute. I will do one version like that and show it to Shade. And if they like it, then we will do variants of that for the other sub tiers. New layer. Let's pull this down. Okay, I can take this back up now. Let's drag both of these down further. Boop. And boop. Or maybe let that silhouette be a little more complete there. It's probably too small there. Right, lock that opacity. Let's grab this darker purple. Get that shadow in there. We can go even darker there, I think. So let's grab this. Gonna go for now? Absolutely! Thank you so much for coming to hang out like always, and also just making stuff. You super don't have to, but it makes my heart fuzzy and warm. You have a good one, Ace. I'll catch you around. What? Kobold Ordinaire? Nice to meet you. I hope you were having a good day. I hope things are going well. We are doing a little bit of commission work. Makes your heart fuzzy or furry. It grows little hair follicles on my heart and it discolors it to be blue. Horrifying. Can't wait for the next Furrophage character. Oh boy. Here it comes. say the line, Bart. Hair follicle abundant. Horrifying. Seeing as there's no difference in the Spanish language between hair and fur, just call the next one Harry. Let's call the next one Harry. Peluda. I did a Spanish comic dub of my own comic in high school Spanish class. That is why I am knowledgeable about that specifically. Okay, so if I offer shade this for the default, then we can do another layer, color, and we can produce like a copper variant, a silver variant, maybe brighter if we can do that. A gold variant. Heck, we could go for like the Minecraft diamond route too. Ooh, no, that wasn't a duplicate layer. Boop, boop. That one starts to lose contrast. Oh well. These may do it for shade. Okay, so let me save that file. Let me see. Sub badges. Boop. Okay. And we are right about on the hour, and my voice is really tired. So I think today I will be kind to myself and end as typically intended. We've been meaning to push ahead later and later, but I'm a little wiped today. Song reminds me of Maxwell's fat brother making everyone adjective edible. Even without, like, Maxwell's brother being present, kids just did that to everything. Kids just did that to everything. Edible babies, man. Baby with gun. That's just the Scribblenauts experience. That is the Scribblenauts default. Okay, let's see who is on. Nerdin is doing some Minecraft. Something about a dino cage. Something about a dino cage. Okay. They're not live quite yet. They're in the waiting soon. Apparently, they have a dinosaur cage in Minecraft. I don't know. I don't know anything else. But yeah, let's raid Nerdin. Okay. With that, I will send you over to good hands. As always, be good to each other, be good to streamer, and most importantly, be good to yourselves as well. I'll catch you around. Ta-ta.